Hello, this is the third episode of Osway Podcast. Today we are going to talk about friendship. As always, we have four guests and I am here to host them. Please follow us on social media and support us. Our motto, as you know, is we are here because of you. So please listen to us, and if you want to join us, just contact and see how it is simple to be a member of our club in Oswe High School. Now, let's begin with Ali by asking the first question. What is the best age for making friends, Ali? Then we will continue with Hussein, and I am asking the same question from him. Let's listen to these two students.
Well, this question is one of the type of question that I don't think I have one clear answer. I think anywhere near your age range is a sweet spot for making a friend. Whenever like it's your elementary school age or your last decade of life, any age can be the best for making friends. But of course, some people speculated and thought that early adulthood is a golden spot for making friends because like during that period of time you experience new stuff you didn't try before, like going to university, a new career, or meeting new people you never seen before. Also because of that reasons, early adulthood could be a good spot for making friends, making it last long ones.
The best time to make friends is at the age of 18 because that is when a person's intellect fully matures. Choosing friends at a younger age, such as during the teenage years, can have significant effects on a person's life.
Ali believed that early adulthood is the best age for making friends because you know what you want from your friendship. On the other hand, Hussein said it is good to make friends while you are a teenager because it can have a significant effect on your future life.
I believe that there's no perfect age for making friends. While childhood is often easier because we're still optimistic and see no threats in people around us. I think we can make friends in different phases of our life. As we get older, life gets busier, but it's never too late to connect with new people. The best time is when you feel ready to eat because we need to socialize with others.
In my opinion, the best age for making friends is from 30 to 27 or 28 because in the meantime a person reaches intellectual maturity and can more or less distinguish good and bad friends. Also, during this period, a person can become independent and go out on their own and be with their friends, which can greatly help their friendship.
Amareza thinks childhood can be a good age because we still think in a positive way. Becoming independent between 18 to 27 was one of the main reasons to select this period, between 18 to 27 by Aras. Thank you so much. Let's go to the second question. I'm gonna start with Amireza. What can break a good relationship? After Amireza, Aras will give us his answer.
I think a good relationship can be broken if there's poor communication, lack of trust, or unrealistic expectations. If problems are ignored or not discussed, they can slowly cause a chaotic situation in the relationship. Strong relationships need clear communication and trust to stay healthy and permanent.
From my perspective, things that will make the other party lose trust, things that cause disagreements between two friends, such as being upset with each other and breaking up the friendship by cursing and swearing out of frustration.
Mirza believes lack of trust and unrealistic expectations are the main things can break a relationship. Araz thinks to be tired and frustrated can cause a condition so the parties curse each other or saying bad things. The result is clear after this kind of situation, a breakup.
I think traits such as jealousy or rudeness are among the behaviors that can have destructive effects on a good friendship. So, it would be better if you could eliminate these two behaviors from friendship.
Well, there are like a ton of good elements for destroying a relationship. Elements like not respecting your partner values, avoiding communication, comparing your relationship with others, and especially with one online's lack of empathy, and of course, the general desire of ending itself could be a sufficient reason to.
Jealousy and rudeness are the traits that Hussein thinks would be dangerous for a relationship. Being disrespectful, lack of empathy can also endanger the relationship, as Ali said. Great answers, guys. Let's go to question number 3. Is it possible to have a best friend from a different social and cultural background?
In my idea, yes. Because a friend who has a different social or cultural background can teach us newer and more diverse things. This condition, of course, is upon that friend. Although our friend may have different beliefs or conviction, I believe the friend's behavior and manner are more important than their ideological beliefs, and I cannot play a role in changing their beliefs.
When you get exposed to new stuff like individual cultures and social background, it can be a good topic to talk to when you start a conversation with that subject in mind, with the person you want to be with. It depends on your strategy to continue it or not. All in, I can say it's a possible thing to do. If you want something, you try your best to achieve it, achieve your goal. It don't matter if it's about starting a relationship or something totally different.
From my perspective, definitely possible. Having friends from different backgrounds can be very rewarding. It allows you to learn new things and grow. But for this kind of friendship to work, both sides need to respect and understand each other's differences. It strengthens the bond when both are open and willing.
I believe this friendship is not trustworthy at all because a person should not disagree with their friends on certain opinions. These disagreements causes strange things to happen. Every person likes to be the same as their friend in terms of social personality, costumes, and social closeness between their families and themselves in terms of morality, because I think this helps a lot in friendship.
Hussein, Ali, and Amir Reza are on the same boat. They think they can learn new things from each other and it can be really rewarding. On the other hand, Araz thinks it is not possible because it causes a lot of problems because of not understanding each other, because they come from a different country or they have a different cultural or social background. Great. Let's finish this episode by this question. Is it possible to establish a strong relationship through the internet?
In my idea, you can form strong relationships online through social media and messaging apps. People can connect deeply even from different continents. But for these friendships to last, you need trust, honesty, and good communication. Feel face-to-face time is different. Online friendships can be just as meaningful if you try your best.
My answer to this question is no, because we cannot choose that person as our friend until we have met him and got to know their ethics. It is true that today the internet has become a modern and advanced tool, but it cannot to be used as a way for making friends.
Here are a few things to consider. If it's for friendship, it's not really a strong relationship because you haven't been in a lot of situation with your partner and you don't know them. But if it's in terms of relationship with the opposite sex, it depends on a few things. For example, whether you can really get to know the other person. In general, this relationship with the opposite sex can be described as a strong relationship in some cases, but in some cases it can also be very harmful to the person. But friendships can never be strong on the internet.
Well, as we believe in the quote that say nothing is impossible, internet is like a big lobby and we are like people inside it. When you're in a big lobby, for example, with a lot of people, you can start conversation with them, or maybe in a rare occasion, make a relationship with them sometimes. And it's the same for the internet, but you must be sometimes careful when trying to make a friendship online. When you're online, you should be careful because of the scammers all around waiting for naive ones to drain their wallets.
There are pros and cons when we talk about establishing a friendship online, but the necessary factor which must be considered is being careful. Great. This is the last station of third episode of Osway Podcast. Thank you for listening to us. Hope to see you again next week. Special thanks to Ali Bahodini, Hussein Yazdan Far, Amir Reza Haidari and Araz Alizadeh. See you and bye-bye.